Jackson Tracks is proud to be sponsored by these fine products.
Well, Ben Becken and myself just got back from Missouri. We had a great time down there. We've seen a lot of deer. I ended up taking a pretty nice buck. Got home here and I told the wife, I said, you know what, that rut's still going on pretty good. I've got a small piece down in Indiana, and I've got a tag in my pocket that's just burning a hole in it. And she says, why don't you just jump on a truck and head on down and see if you can kill a buck. So I got on the phone and called a couple of my pro staff guys, and no one could get away. They were all working. I said, well, I'm going to go solo. So I took off down there the next morning. Say no more. Let's see what happened.
Well, here I am. I'm now in Indiana. 3-hour drive this morning. I got here a little bit late. I just got in my tree stand here about a half hour ago. It was daylight when I got out here, so I'm going to sit here, plan on sitting here the whole day and see what happens. It's 2 days before gun season. Today's Thursday. Gun season opens on Saturday, so I'm just going to sit here, and the rut is probably about winding down here, I think. Don't know, so this will be my first all-day sit here in Indiana. So it's a piece of property that I got here, about 8 acres. It's not much. It's a pocket of woods right in the middle of a great big field. So we'll sit here today and let's see what happens. I'm hoping like heck a big old monster buck just comes cruising through here looking for does, and I'm at the right place at the right time. So see ya. I had some yo-yo over here about a half hour ago shooting his shotgun. I seen a little guy this morning chasing a doe through here, but it's been quiet all day in here. I have not seen a deer. About 10 minutes ago, there's a big field up here. I seen a big coyote out there this morning crossing that field. I mean, a big coyote. Looked almost like a wolf, but anyhow. 10-15 minutes ago, I seen a deer crossing this field, so I looked and I see he had his head down to the ground, going the same way the coyote was early this morning. So I went ahead and grabbed my rattling antlers, and I cracked them together a couple times, pretty hard, and I got his attention, and he stopped. And he's 150 yards away from me. And he stopped, and he looked over here. Let me show you. When I crack these things together, they make some noise. That's what I did. He got his attention. He come on a dead run. He comes straight at me, and before I could even get my antlers hung up, he was 50 yards in the trees here, looking for that fight. I didn't have time to even turn the camera on. I got my hand on my bow, and he stopped at about 45 yards. He turned to the right, and he started quartering away from me. I picked an opening at about 45 yards, and I let one fly. I had a few branches there. I thought I caught a branch, but I don't think I did. I made a Texas heart shot on him. I want to apologize for that. But it was quartering away, Texas heart shot. It went up into the chest cavity. I seen the arrow buried quite a ways in him. I think it's a good shot. I mean, I don't like to make a shot like that, but I think it's a good shot. I don't know where he went. He went up into this thick stuff. I didn't see him cross that field again, so he might have went down already. Usually a shot like that, they don't go too far. So anyhow, I'm going to climb down here in a few minutes and go get on him and see what happens. So I tell you what, I love bow hunting, man. There's nothing better, more exciting than, especially when it ruts out, when that buck is coming in full tilt. He come in like he was shot out of a cannon. I love it. Feeding my obsession. Exciting. Indiana. This one's for my brother Raj, man. I lost my brother with cancer this year. He was my hunting partner. We did a lot of stuff together, a lot of hunts, a lot of hunts. I really miss that man, I'll tell you what. So anyhow, that buck's for him. Texas hard shot, but I think I made a good shot on him, so I think he's going to go down. Come on, Raj.
You guys are just like us. We spend a lot of time in the woods and we climb a lot of trees during the hunting season. The worst thing with a climber is when you get to the top of the tree, you have an unlevel platform. It can make for an unsafe and an uncomfortable hunt, and it wastes time climbing up and down, readjusting your stand. The makers of the buckhorn tree stand has eliminated that problem with a gear leveling system. What makes it, when you get up to the top of your tree, you can crank it to level off your platform for a safe and comfortable hunt. Don't waste time this deer season. Get yourself a buckhorn tree stand. Stop by Bunker Hill Chill and Grill in Burnups, Michigan. They have great food, plenty of big screens to watch all your favorite sports, and an outside patio that seats over 80 people for all your entertainment needs. Whether it's work, play, or hunting, we trust our trucks to take us anywhere we need to go because they get serviced at Denoyer Chevrolet. Bring your truck in this fall and get it serviced at Denoyer.
Nelson Steel Products, located in Holland, Michigan, has been a leader in the steel fabrication industry since 1945. Specializing in steel fabrication, robotic welding, and laser cutting, Nelson Steel Products brings years of experience to their clients. With strong client relations, innovative technology, and a reputation for quality, Nelson Steel has continued to grow in the industry and in your community. When it comes to finding the right partner, it stops at Nelson Steel Products. Visit NelsonSteelProducts.com to learn more. If it's made of steel, we'll make it.
You know what we like about Quaker is it doesn't matter whether you're chasing turkeys in the spring
Or elk in the fall.
they have a product for you. Slate River came out with another great tool to add to your hunting arsenal this year. The Stealth Cam mount has the same great corkscrew quick start thread with a 1-point adjustment, great for a trail camera or a second camera angle. You guys.
But my tree stand sits probably about maybe 40 yards behind me here. And I got on where I shot this deer here a little while ago. And I'm looking for blood. And either when you shoot them in the butt, you get a real good blood trail, or you hardly get any trail at all. And I happen to look up here in front of me. Check this out. I don't know if you can see that deer laying there.
He didn't go 60 yards after I shot him.
He's by sure not a monster by all means. But I worked hard for my deer, and I guess I'm going to quit tracking. Let's go take a look at him. There is my luminous buried into his butt, and it is still lit up, as you can see. But he's a beautiful deer, big bodied deer too. Here I am in Indiana. I'm doing solo. I want to apologize. When you run a camera by yourself, I tell you what, you run out of time real quick. No time to turn the camera on. I had to make a decision, shoot or no shoot. I ended up taking this buck right here, which is, I don't know if you can see him or not. I'm sorry with this camera work here, but it's a pretty decent buck. Just a beautiful deer for a solo hunt. Of course, I'm using my prime bow. I want to thank Hamskia for the rest. I tell you what, they make some good equipment. Of course, Luminoc, Victory Arrows, Suntlock, of course, ASCO. And thank all you guys, man, for being with me. I could not do it without you, I'm telling you. I mean, you guys I got the best of the best equipment, so I'm blessed. Thank you very much. Well, I got my work cut out for me. I'm going to get this deer up and out of here, so I will talk to you later. See ya.
All right, now we're back in Michigan, and I've got a neighbor that has a pile of does on his property, and he wants to get rid of a few of them. And I told him I'd be more than happy to help him out. So don't go anywhere. Let's see what happens.
Well, hey everybody, this is the second day before the closing of muzzleloader season. We've been seeing a small buck out here in this area we're hunting. Someone must have shot it in the front leg and it broke its front leg. Looks like it may not make the winter. So you know what? If we see that deer tonight, Denise has a muzzleloader. She's going to shoot that deer tonight if we see it. If not, I'm out after a couple of does. I want to put some meat in the freezer. I'm going to be using my recurve tonight. Of course, fingers and no sights. But anyhow, we're going to go out there tonight and we're going to have a good time. The weather's fairly nice tonight. It's not real cold. Wind's coming out of the east. We're excited, so stay with us. Ready to shoot that big buck?
If I see him.
It was a little colder out here than we thought it was going to be. The wind was coming out of the east, hitting us right square in the face. We had a nice doe within muzzleloader range, but Denise did not want to shoot it. She wanted to wait for that buck, and it was a little too far out for my recurve.
Well, here we are. We're heading out. Denise and I was out last night with the bows, trying to put down a doe. I think tomorrow is the last day of muzzleloader season, and I sort of want to put one more deer in the freezer, so I got a hold of Zach Vandebossi, and he said, yeah, I'll run camera for you tonight. So we're going to go out with a muzzleloader tonight and see if we can put a big doe on the ground. So hang with us, and let's see that big guy, big girl drop.
Well, here we are. As you can see, we got a heck of a long walk. Our blind was right there, past that log pile. Like I say, our goal is tonight to put a big doe on the ground. The guy that owns this property, he really wants some does shot out of here. He's got a lot of does in here. He's been bugging me to come in and do it, so I thought, well, tonight I'm going to get the old muzzle loader out and we're going to see if we put a doe on the ground, so stay with us.
myself. We're out here tonight. We just got the blind. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to sit here, no action yet, but we're going to sit here and see what happens. Zach's going to run the camera. We have been seeing a buck out here, a small buck that's been shot in the front leg. Looked like it's wounded pretty bad. If we see that buck tonight, we're going to take him. Tomorrow's the last day of muzzleloader season, so it's legal to shoot this buck if I see it. So if I see it tonight, I'm going to take it. My goal is to shoot a big doe, so that's what we're here for. Like I say, Bob's got a lot of deer out here, and he's been wanting me to take some does for quite a while, but I've just been busy. But I got some time tonight, and we could use the meat, so. Oh, there's another one. Yep. Another one. There they go. Two little ones, three little ones. Yeah, that big one in the back. Yeah, that's big doe. We'll sit and watch him for a little bit here. See if old Kippy comes out. She's looking in the back corner. Oh, I don't know, Bob. Yeah, she's nice doe. Yeah. They're two good does. You're making a lot of noise. She's looking right towards us. Yeah. That is. She's standing at 130 right now. Oh, you can punch her. That's how far the aces were. And just still. Yes.
Hey everybody, I want to take a minute and talk about Everly Stock backpacks. These backpacks are a great backpack. This one right here is made for out west, but they offer a whole lineup of these. I know a lot of us in Michigan don't get the opportunity to go out west as much as we like or at all, but I just want to let you know these backpacks are more than just an elk hunting or an out west backpack. This is mine. I use it for hiking. We go turkey hunting. I use it for whitetail. They're an all-around great built backpack. Glenn Everly Stock, the creator of this backpack, has a great lineup. If you're in the market for a backpack, take the time and check out a well-built, quality, durable backpack.
I'm Mike Wolf with American Whitetail. We released the Black Hornet lineup. We come with a 3-year warranty, so just shoot, we'll stop your arrows.
This is a new moment from Cobra Archery released this year. We got 2 adjustments on the trigger, both travel and sensitivity. Don't miss the moment.
We here at Racks and Tracks take our scent control very seriously. That's why we wear Scent Lock. They are the leading innovators of scent control.
So this year Hamsky came out with the light baffling peep here for hunters. Came out with the Raptor peep. Got the both string angles, 35 and 40. Got 3/16 and quarter, where it will fit in any peep, any bow, anywhere.
think I heard it hit her. Well, there's some meat for the freezer, guys. That's what we'll go out here for right there. It's early. Normally, when my buddy sits in this blind, he'll see anywhere from 25 to 30 does at $5 or $6. We got out here late. We seen a few does, but we ended up shooting a nice big one tonight. So, well, we're not going to give it too much time. We're going to let go for a few minutes, and I think I made a pretty good shot on her.
You can actually see the blood spraying out of her side right now.
Uh, 130 yards, so that's a pretty good shot. I think it's a dead deer. So let's sit here just for a few minutes, and we'll get out and see if we can keep dragging.
Standing for. Here's a pretty good blood right here. In here. In here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. Look. Oh, you'll be able to pick that up easy. Stand out here. Look at this. This is your dog. Look at this. His blood is spraying. Look at this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right here, buddy. What do you think? Look at this mess. That's what you like to see right here, isn't it, Johnny?
It's all over right here.
Nice. Oh, look at that shot. Right where I put it, buddy. That is exactly. Go to an inch and a half down. The top of the back. What's a good doe? That's a nice doe. That's a good one. Look at that shot. Perfect. Where'd she go? 60 yards? Nice. Well, here we are. Last day of muzzleloader season. Zach Bandibossi and myself decided we're going to go out and take a couple of big does here, some does for the last day. Shot this one here at about 130 yards with my 50 cal. It did only went about 60 yards and piled up big doe. There's a lot of deer out here on this property, and the guy that owns it, Bob, he wanted some of these deer taken out of here, so Zach and I said, well, we're the guys to talk to. We'll take them out for you. So I still have a couple doe tags left here for late season. Maybe archery, I might go out and shoot one more. Anyhow, I want to thank Bob very much for letting us come out and get the opportunity to take a couple of his deer off his property. That's a big old doe right there.
Big doe, buddy.
Zach grabbed a hold of that thing and took off with it all by himself. Look at the size of that thing. Nice deer.
One pretty good sized buck, got a shot at it, shot way low. I was nervous. And we're gonna try it again tonight. So hopefully we can get one.
But tonight we're gonna bring some backup, aren't we?
Ray thinks that I need backup. He saw my shot this morning and I was just a little low, quite a bit low.
Only a couple feet.
Only a couple feet, but I was excited. Anyways.
Why mess with flimsy hangers when you can use the Zip Start made by Slate River? They start the first time, every time.
Well, we had a great time in Indiana. We had a lot of fun in Michigan. We sure hope that you guys enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next week, I'm Ray Colvin, and we'll see you right here on Racks and Tracks.
Racks and Tracks is also sponsored by these fine products.